and welcome back to Stage 3 of the Destiny King's Fall raid guides. So this stage is actually pretty difficult. You will need a lot of teamwork, and make sure that your team knows what they're doing before you even really try to start this. Now before I get into this guide, I just want to explain to you what exactly is going on. So on the right side and the left side, you will find two orbs that you need to take all the way to the back, where you will find a pressure plate. While using this orb, you will then stand on the pressure plate with you and one other teammate. That one teammate will get a buff that lasts for 30 seconds. Now once the 30 seconds is up, the buff will pass over to the second player, just like in the Skolas boss fight with the poison. You just need to make sure that the second player is on the pressure plate with them. Now let's actually go ahead and get into the guide. So you will have two people on the left, two people on the right, and two people in the middle right when you start out. Now, once the buff does actually transfer over to the second player, the player who passed up the buff needs to then sprint towards the middle, because you need to switch off every 30 seconds with players. Now, the person who gives up the buff needs to sprint right to the middle, because they do actually get a debuff, which will kill them if they don't run to the middle. So as you can see here, I do pass up the buff to the other player that's standing on the pressure plate to me, and you will see the Deathsinger's Power times 10 debuff pop up on your screen. This is when you immediately want to run towards the middle to stand on this pressure plate and start defending it instead. So if you time this correctly, the person on the left and right should have to run to the middle around the same time, so you should have two people on every pressure plate at some point in time. So basically what you're doing here is giving your Deathsinger's Power to this big door in the middle of the map here. Now once you've done this about 10 times, the door will fully charge up and you can move on to stage 3. So you want to just keep running the same tactic over and over again about 10 times per player, and eventually the door will finally open up. Now nothing else really too crazy happens. You just need to make sure that you take out the knights and you take out the wizards that are up top in the middle, just so that they don't come and kill you later on. So that's really all you guys need to do. You just keep running this over and over. Make sure that you stay in unison as much as possible, so that you have two people on each plate at every time. And then finally the door will open up and you will get some rewards from tier 3 of the King's Fall raid. So that's it. Once you've finally done this and the door opens, a chest will spawn in the middle of the map, and you can go ahead and claim your rewards. Now this chest you can actually go ahead and get gear and weapons out of. A couple people in this lobby actually got the raid fusion rifle and the raid helmet as well. So hopefully this guide helped you out. If it did, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe, and stay tuned for stage 4 and stage 5 guides coming later on as soon as I beat the raid. I'll catch you guys later on in another video. Peace.